These artists are making Drake albums. This one. These artists are making Drake albums. Okay. That one too. These artists are making Drake albums. You'll find out why in this video. So definitely don't scroll through and click through to get to the end. I'll just watch you organically do it and get there on your own.
Lounging, we're not gonna get What a Time to Be Alive 2 because
if you look at Beyonce, she's on the white horse. Clearly she's on some David Lynch shit with this one. She's watched a few too many episodes of Twin Peaks, and she's decided she's going to take faith and do a Drake album. So she dropped one. Stranger Things is gonna make a Drake album, okay? Think about it. They're almost done. They're wrapping up. They say the next one's gonna come out quickly, or why? Because they're gonna make it an album. Think about it. Okay, you wanna know why Certified Lover Boy is worth a damn? It has the best Drake opener of all time on there. Champagne Poetry. Hold on a second. I can feel the sweat on my brow now.
Smash and subscribe.
It's a pretty good Beatles song, too. So, it acts as both, really. A great Drake song and a great Beatles song. Because you know the two are nearly one and the same. That was because he has this, like, cringe Photoshop tattoo of them all together. Imagine if you just tried to paint pictures of you hanging out with your favorite artist friends of all time throughout the years. Just imagining how you pay homage to that homage, when really it's just a mirage of friendship. Why am I going on this tangent, this ramble, this tamble? This Istanbul. What makes Champagne Poetry so great? You ask. Let's just say the sampling on there. The piano's on there, the driving beat on there. I mean, it's surely a McCartney-Lennon written song to begin with, but the whole pancakes were already made, but way before that. With this guy, Masego? Navajo is the name of the song. That is just exactly the same as basically the beat, but Drake knew when to cut it off and just like expand upon that little minimalist beat of it right there and let it transition and grow into like a huge swelling chorus of sampled angels, and you just hear this sigh. Every day. Who hasn't been there? All right? Drake, thank you from me to the people. Who hasn't been there, okay? Us having maybe a large plate on our shoulders, forgetting to eat our spaghetti, but loving our pasta at the same time. That line speaks numbers. If I had to give that a numeric value, I'd give it a 9. The ending, too, is just on some Kanye shit. Like, it's just, like, letting this, like, artificial heartbeat sort of light up. And you hear, like, of course, Drake has his little exterlude of, like, somebody walking down the hallway like a hot nurse or something. I don't know. You can always hear these little snippets, like in these Drizzy songs. They're always subtly, mildly painting a picture of sorts. So that's just where my mind went to on this one. Now we get to Imy2, which is, of course, the sequel to the inevitable first song of the Aquarius and Scorpio coming together, Kid Cudi and Scorpio Jacket Man himself, Drizzy Drago. What's actually good about this is the singing on here. I mean, it's a combination of just their good songwriting and prowess and vulnerability of admitting when maybe something is bad for you and it's just a phase, but that's the same way of missing someone. And I was gonna do this whole CLB review, but honestly, never mind.
I need you, I need you, I need you. I need to make you see what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean.
I'm struck at first by the simplicity and the waves of emotion that flood over me, like a plane gliding through the clouds into the clarity and into the warmth of the sun, and into the end, as if I had to say annotated. Followed by a whine. Look at what we got here. Oh my goodness. I mean, I didn't know what to think when I first downloaded onto Apple Music and saw that under the Drake said dance. I was like, are we about to go there? I think we are. I think we just did. And I don't think we're going back. What we get on this song, I mean, to all the haters out there, all I can say is, did Drake know what he was doing with that? Like, just being fun and playful and singing all at the same time? I mean, does he know that E is just a meme on the internet? Or am I just reading a little too deeply into this? Am I just going one little onion layer too deep? I'm gonna cut that out because I don't even want to associate myself with Shrek memes. The answer I make is too real. How can you say that and know how I feel? How can you say that and know? Homie, how can you say you know how I feel? I love that Drake song. I mean, speaking from a place of vulnerability, Drake is just telling you what you want to hear in a song where he's seemingly coming off as unrelatable, being a billionaire or quazillionaire, whatever. He's a drillionaire. But he's also single and going through it just like you. And I think in order to fully maximize the appreciation of this album, you have to be single. I'm not saying you have to be a man or anything, not to engender this album by any measure. I just think that Drake's music is best listened to, or at least enjoyed by, a single, kind of self-wallowing person who just kind of wants to vibe out at the end of the day. And that's a lot of people. He's scooped up that demographic, I'll tell you that much. So then we get to Text Go Green, which I gotta say, this is where you have to understand, we're just gonna let this one breathe out. We're just gonna let this happen. We're gonna have outros, intros, we're gonna be like More Life, which is another one of Drake's best albums. If we're gonna do just like top 10 Drake albums of all time right now, definitely at the bottom is I can't even remember the name of it. The one where he's sitting at the table all alone. Me at the table. Yeah, that one. I mean, Marvin's Room is the ultimate litmus test of musicality, because if you could withstand that shockingly, harshly bad note, then okay. All right. Another thing, views, not that good. Gotta say it. Why'd you take off the Kanye verse on Pop Style? Did you know that's like your best song? Did you know that? It's one of them. Because Kanye kind of does that for people. He has a lot of people's best songs. That happens to be a Kanye song. Bon Iver's best song, I'm in it. That's why I'm in it and I can't get out. I mean, tied with Hold My Liquor. And those two kind of go into each other, so I mean, they're like one and the same. They're the blood bank brothers of the discography. And at the tippity top of the list is More Life for its flavorability. It's very multifaceted, multi-flavored. It's fun. Has a lot of it's like a Drake carousel. It's like Astro World, but for Drake stuff. It's like a Drake carnival. There's just a bunch of different Drake vibes here for you to enjoy. And that's what you're kind of getting on this one. But you didn't even know you wanted it. He just Steve Jobs'd you. He just gave you the iPhone and you didn't even know you wanted it. And you're going to be like, huh, thank you. Thank you, Drizzy. Overdrive. Which, by the way, why does this song always just remind me of that Final Fantasy X overkill meter that comes up at the end? I love the driving rhythm of this song and just how exciting and thrillful it is. And as a dance track, dance studio, dance album, what have you? I mean, it sure was a blessing and a curse that we got this, right? A gift and a curse? Gift and a hearse? I don't know. But I just wanted to say thank you before signing off. Good night.